Yo, what is going on, guys? Fifakill, and today what I have for you is what I promised I'd have for you yesterday. It is the MAC-10 class setup at long last. I dropped the 33 with it yesterday, and today I'm going to be telling you guys exactly what to run on it. It is the meta right now. It can beat the R9 up close, the best Cold War gun, the best Season 1 Warzone gun. It's shredding through people. You've definitely seen clips with it by now, and I'm going to be showing you guys exactly what to put on it. You're just going to watch this clip of me absolutely tearing through people with it, just so you can get an idea of what this gun's capable of, and then I'll take you guys through the class setup. Mainly for what I'm about to do, to be honest.
Your teammates, they're returning to base. Your team is KIA. It's up to you. Found the target is down. Well done. Enemy dropping.
Try not to rage.
Comms.
No sweat.
Alright guys, so as you saw, the MAC-10 is very, very different. It shreds through armor, and it shreds through people like it's nothing, man. This gun is disgustingly overpowered, and I'm going to show you guys what to put on it to be doing things like I just did. First of all, we're going to have the barrel, which is the 5.9-inch Task Force barrel. This thing gives you pretty much everything you could ever ask for. Damage plus, effective damage, range increase, bullet velocity increase. It's literally Christmas with this attachment. The rifled works very, very well, but you're obviously going to want to have this one. This one's a lot better. It outmatches that one in any given situation. This thing is super overpowered. The only problem with this attachment is you don't get it until level 48. So until you have this attachment, you're better off rocking with the rifled. You have the rifled for quite a while before you get the Task Force, so I'd suggest slinging that thing on, but as soon as you get the Task Force bad boy, you want to slap that on. The best way to level up this gun is probably in Cold War multiplayer if you have access to it. If not, Plunder is also very, very good. Moving out the way from that, we next up got the laser. We got the GRU 5mm laser sight. Same thing as MW, hip fire accuracy. It's a sub you're going to be using up close. There's going to be situations where you don't get to aim in, and you're going to want to just spray around in a room. I'm going to be real with it. You're not going to be any plan, any tactic. You're going to run into a room. It's going to get crazy, and you're going to hip fire a guy up close, and it's going to give you that advantage over him if you've got that extra hip fire accuracy and he doesn't, or if he does have it, you're not going to be at a disadvantage necessarily. So you're definitely going to want that on there. We're going to opt for no optic or muzzle or an underbarrel. This is because the gun is very, very close range. It's not a sniper rifle. It's not an assault rifle. It's a purpose-built SMG. It acts as a shotgun, basically, and you don't really need to worry about the recoil because you're not going to be shooting that more than 10 meters away from you at any one time. Anyway, a lot of the time you're going to be hip firing, but the recoil is pretty good on its own. The iron sights are also very nice. You don't have to worry about an optic, so we prioritize other things like speed, which we do with the stock. We have the wire stock on for the sprint to fire time. Like I said, this gun's very lightweight, and you're just going to run into a room with a full team and spray them all at once, and it's going to be crazy like you've seen in some of the clips in this video. And to have that sprint to fire time increase is just going to give the jump on anyone that you're with close range and keep you up to scratch in every gunfight you go in. You're definitely going to want to throw that on. You could use the no stock, but you lose a bit of your hip fire accuracy, and I really don't see any point in speeding your gameplay up a little bit, but maybe having a disadvantage. Maybe you run into someone and then they out hip fire you even though you started shooting first. It doesn't really matter who shoots first. It's about more who hits their shots. So I'd go with the wire stock if I were you. Next up, we have our munition type, the mag, the 43 round speed mag. If you use the 53 round mag, you're actually a little bit slow around the map, and it doesn't seem like much. If you look at the picture at the bottom, the red bar on the mobility is actually a tiny bit with the 53 round fast mag compared to the 43, but playing with Vic earlier, and he was complaining about the 53 round mag, saying it was quite slow, and he didn't actually feel that fast. Like I said, this gun is all about being fast, and a 43 round mag is more than enough to kill 2 guys with 1 mag. So unless you're coming up against 3 guys all challenging you at a corner at once, you're going to be fine, and that doesn't often happen. And even if it does, this gun's very lightweight. You can run around the corner, get a reload off because it's a fast reload, and you can hit him again. Again, it's an even faster reload than the 53, so this is definitely what you're going to want to be running. And then finally, we have the SASR Jungle Grip. That's going to give you ADS speed, so even faster up close, and flinch resistance. So if anybody does shoot you, you're not going to be hit off track. You're just going to be hitting them with the beamers, constantly doing crazy stuff with the gun like this. Putting you down fast as hell.
Gas is moving.
You have a bounty on your head, by the way. Oh no, wait, there's no way.
If I had plates, I would have won.
Enemy mark.
Steve, if I had plates, I would have won.
Teammates
I've just done them so dirty, bro.
Well played.
Alright guys, so all we really have left to talk about is the perks, the lethals, and the tacticals. We're going to be running EOD, Overkill, and Amped. Overkill is obvious. We're going to have a longer range gun in the mix. This gun's very short range. You're going to have to back it up with a Kilo or a DMR. You guys already know my class setups for those. If you don't, look in my old videos to find them. EOD is essential. You're going to be up close and personal with people. You're going to be eating a lot of C4s, a lot of grenades, and you're going to need to have that EOD on to protect you from that. And then Amped, again, just really speeds you up as a player. If you're running around with a Kilo, guy comes up close, you quickly switch to the MAC-10 and you hit him with the smoke. The gun is able to do that as the time to kill is very quick. I'm running a C4 right now, and I'm getting a lot more success with it than I have been with the Semtexes for a while. The C4 has been buffed. You can throw it further, and it hits harder. You can throw it over walls, up through holes, explode it mid-air, and it just gives you that little edge over someone with a Semtex. Also, a lot of C4s are around on the floor, so you're going to be restocking this thing a lot more often than you would a Semtex. And then finally, a classic stun grenade. Just really good for killing any player, getting that little advantage in a gunfight. He's going to be that bit slower. You're extra fast because you're MAC-10, and it's going to give you an advantage in pretty much any gunfight you go into. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. I'm going to be uploading a lot more of these class setup videos over the coming days so that you can get the most out of any gun in Warzone and get your best gameplays you've had yet. Also going to be dropping some tips and tricks videos soon, so make sure you look out for that, as well as some, 30, 40 plus kill games threaded in between. But yo, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all next time.